Meeting girls in bars and clubs it's great. I think it's great for some people, and it's not great for other people. For some people, it's really, really good. It's a really good place to go, and for some people, it's just the wrong environment to be in. And depending on who you are, you're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. But I know that in a lot of my coaching calls, I do get that question a lot. That is to say, what do you think of bars and clubs to go meet people? Because I really advocate meeting people anywhere, including bars and clubs. But if you enjoy going to a bar and you enjoy drinking and you enjoy going out and being kind of a big like entertaining person and having small talk with people and all that stuff, then a bar is great. That's a great place to go. But if you don't enjoy that, if you might be more of an introverted type of a person, you might just not like drinking, you might not like small talk, you might not like rooms full of a lot of people, anything like that, don't force yourself to go to a bar. It's like never set foot into a bar ever again, because life is just way too short to be wasting your time with that kind of bullshit just to meet women. You're gonna be able to meet women anywhere you go. The big reason bars and clubs have that draw is because we think that all the hot women are in bars, and that's where you have to go if you want to meet an attractive woman, right? But that's not really true. That's just something that we think is true because we're not putting ourselves out there into social situations all the time. What we're doing is we're going about our day. We get up in the morning, go on our morning commute, get to work, get off work, go home, go to the gym, maybe go to the grocery store, watch some TV, and that's all we do. And then we wait for Friday and Saturday night, and we block out this time from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. and it's time to go out and meet women.
Yep.
Oh my God! So all the hot women must be at a bar. That's not true at all. This is the same phenomenon. This is why guys also are walking on the street picking up girls, or thinking that they're picking up girls, because that's where they see the hot women, quote unquote. It's not true. They're just not. They're not integrating their life socially. So they're seeing attractive women because they happen to be walking down the street, because the street is where a lot of people are. But when we block off our time that way, we say I can only meet women from Friday night from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. It's really, one, we're missing out on a lot of opportunities, and two, we put so much pressure on ourselves to do that. So when the pressure's on, now suddenly it's Friday night. Now you have to be dressed up. Now you have to go be social. Well, then you can't do it because you've put so much pressure on yourself. And then and on top of that, you don't even like being in a bar. No wonder you're failing that way. No wonder it's not working. So what you should really be doing, what I advocate doing all the time, is expand that little box. Think outside, it's not even think outside the box. Expand the box. Include that Friday night, include that Saturday night sweet spot, but also include everything else you're doing. Include the Sunday morning farmer's market. Include, diversify your exercise routine. Stop going to your apartment gym. Go somewhere that has, that has yoga, or go to a yoga studio. If you're into wine, go to a wine tasting event. Start going to meetups. Go do all sorts of stuff, right? Start going shopping. Be social while you're out shopping. But when you start expanding your lifestyle, when you start rooting what you do every day, when you start kind of putting out the roots and grounding yourself in your everyday life, and putting yourself out there in your everyday life, you'll start to see that all the anxiety of having to go to a bar, all the anxiety of having to go to a bar and club and having to perform right on the spot, that's going to start going away because you no longer have that pressure on yourself. Not only that, once you start doing those things, you'll start thinking about what you actually enjoy doing, and the thought of, there's great looking women all over the place. There's all these opportunities everywhere for me. Why am I in a bar on a Saturday night when I don't even enjoy being in a bar?
Yeah.
You see? And then you stop doing that and you take that out of the equation. You start doing things you enjoy doing. Then you have the power back. Then you have all that power, all the confidence that you are searching for, trying to get it by conforming your life to be a certain way.
And you find more girls you actually would connect with better.
Absolutely.
Because they're doing what you like to do.
Yeah, absolutely. You put yourself in a bar, it's such an artificial situation. A bar, it's kind of like you just stand there, somebody looks good, and then you have to start small talk, right? Some people are really good at that. I'm really good at that. I can teach people how to do that. But some people just are not good at that. Some people don't want to be good at that. And that's the key. Do you even want to be good at that? Or would you rather go to places that you enjoy going to, doing things that you're passionate about, and meeting somebody who has the same passions and the same likes as you that you can start conversations about organically?
Plus, there's lots of I feel like girls are a lot more bitchy at bars and clubs, and there's more power games. Everyone's kind of dressed up at bars and clubs.
Yep, and that's the thing. It's because everybody's playing into that same idea of, I have to go out on a Friday, Saturday night. This is the time for me to, I am now on and I now have to perform. And in order for me to perform, what I have to do is I have to look good to the other people. I have to look good to my girlfriends. Or I have to look good to the other guys that are cute. So I have to go out and I have to reject guys so that I look better myself, right? Same deal with guys. Guys have to put on that fake confidence because they have to look more confident than the other guy. And what it creates is it creates this kind of power, this very fake, very insecure power paradigm, this power structure in a bar that is completely contrived. And there's no way, it's very, very difficult to be real, to be authentic, at least off the bat. You have to actually meet somebody, then you have to put down your mask, put down your guard, and give the other person space to do the same thing. Very difficult to do in a bar. So if you're good at playing into that power structure, if you're good, or if you're mentally strong enough where you understand that power structure is there and you don't feed into it, you don't play into it, and you don't play into your own insecurities and insecurities of other people, but you can rise above it, then a bar is great. That's great for you. But if you're learning, if you're just starting off learning, if you have a lot of social anxiety, if you have a lot of anxiety meeting women, if you're thinking about what you're passionate about, maybe you're a little confused, maybe you're in a place you don't really enjoy being in a bar, then it makes it so much more difficult. It's very, very difficult to connect with somebody in a situation like that. But at the end of the day, you're in a bar. Everybody's trying to look cool. Everybody's worried about how they're coming across to, everybody's worried about how they're coming across to you. Everybody's worried about how they're coming across to their friends. We think we're the only ones, right? You think you go into a bar and you say, oh God, I hope I look cool enough. I hope I'm dressed right. I hope, maybe I hope I'm drinking the right drink. I hope my dance moves are good enough. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's thinking about the way that they're dancing. Nobody's looking at you. The women aren't in the bathroom saying, oh my God, did you see how retarded that guy's dance moves were?